were sworn in, and that brings the press to one of its major duties, setting agenda, and of course as a watchdog in the society. And that is charting a path forward for the local government chairman, and then talking about some pressing issues, expectations and challenges for the new local government administrations. Now the 18 local government areas of the state, we are talking about some current issues such as food insecurity and of course resurgence of insecurity, plus a lot of other things that need to be put in place to ensure or entrench a good local government administration in a bid to give the people there a sense of belonging and cause a lot of development and growth at the grassroots. My name is Adebipe Akindele. Welcome to Viewpoint today on Osrc TV, and I'm being joined this evening by a former Akoko Southeast Local Government Chairman, Honorable Aki Ibinomo. Thank you so much for joining me on the program today.
Thank you, my sister. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I told you that just a few hours ago, a new local government administration has been put in place, and it would be so good to see how it went at the Culture and Event Center, the Dome, where the local government chairman was sworn in, where they took oath of office and said, well, we're ready to work for you, we're ready to justify the reasons for which we have been put here. Take a listen. Well, that's how it went at the Dome this afternoon, and I believe that everybody has swung into action now at their bases to get the work done. Honorable Aki Ibinomo, thank you once again for joining me on the program.
My pleasure.
Yeah, we all know that leadership is all it takes to achieve good governance, especially in a place like the local government, where when you become the local government chairman, almost everybody in that area at the base, at the headquarters, comes to see you, sit in your house, you know. How do we ensure that we have good leadership in these areas as per what the duties of the local government chairman are?
Minded and who cannot really, pull his onions, he may have a problem. But with the setup of this form of administration, which is now at least supposed to be, autonomous, it is hoped that things will be better and things will be good, and the masses will probably smile. I think the federal government has set up this autonomous kind of government. I think it is a way of really reaching out to the grassroots. So for such a person that has been picked as a leader, he must be ready to face all these challenges. Because like I said, in the morning, as a chairman, before you wake up, you will find a lot of people waiting there for you, having one request or the other, school fee, the various. And I think he has really made up his mind. I think where we have our fears is the governors. It's the state government. And I don't really blame state government because, when you're in the position of a governor, you think people under you cannot do it as well as you want, or with their own vision. I think that's that kind of thing. When I was chairman in 2003, so 2004, you know, there was a partial autonomy. In fact, it was, but Jack started during our period. I mean, the tenure before us, there was no, it was autonomy that was operating. That was when Prince Shola Gbade was the chairman of my local government. But before we got there, there was government of Jack. And the reason for this is because with autonomy, the kind of money that comes to Akoko South local government, which is not too large, a local government, cannot be compared to a local government like Akure, where even that money can hardly pay salaries of teachers and workers, not to talk of doing some other, you know, development.
Yeah, that was the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, there, speaking about the concerns of the Southwest governors at the meeting recently held. And of course, we heard him talking about economic downturn, inflation, poverty, activities of middlemen who have put a lot of stress on Nigerians. Well, a lot of other things were discussed at that meeting. Honorable Albinomo, if you were one of the local government chairmen sworn in today, and with this kind of development, where would you start working?
Well, let me first of all thank the Forum of Governors of Southwest, you know, and I have to also commend the leadership of the Forum, His Excellency Governor Sanwo-Olu. I think it is obvious that what across the 6 or so states of the Southwest also must happen across the state here. That is, the local government chairman must come together, you know, to deliberate on how to reduce inflation and how to produce more food for the people. And I think the first step that these people should take is they must put their eyes into the market situation of their local government. You know, naturally, the local government and probably the state go to the markets, you know, to take some students from the marketers. So I think it is this middle.
The local government chairman can work with all these Iyalojas and the KBACs.
Obviously, in fact, that's what I was.
Because in Osrc State, it took Ojaja, the Oni of Ife, to send his chiefs out to ensure that they caution the market women on the way they they hike their products.
I really appreciate that. I was going to that. The example of what happened in Ife can be replicated across, you know, the Yoruba states, you know, and especially in our own state, Ondo State, and especially Akure. You see, the middlemen, they are causing a lot of trouble.
Farming, you know, farming methods and all that. I think, is it not high time local government chairmen felt that the need for mechanized farming instead of this to improve agriculture, the food chain, and all of that?
Yeah, that is a good one. That is definitely a good one. When I was chairman some 20 years ago, I had a good idea about this, and I was trying to do that, and I felt maybe the local government can go into farming, but like it does in most clients, you know, when things are governmentalized, you get it, you don't get good results. I think, in fact, I felt bad.
Should local government not have that?
There was no people to buy. But I think the story is different now. I used to tell my people when I go home nowadays, I say, look, it is someone who is entirely lazy that we say, I'm feeling hungry, especially in the local area. Because even around your house, you can make some heaps and plant, you know, cassava, and before you know it, in 6 months, you can harvest and you can have gari, you can have starch, you can have all these varieties of
Let's talk about tourism.
Yeah.
I was watching a few hours ago. I saw what some states are doing, generating revenue, huge revenue from tourism. Lagos alone made $71 million in one of its programs that he held recently. And I'm thinking that in all these local governments, we have a lot of sites that can.
Places. For instance, in my local government, we have the Ebony Lake, which is a big tourist center. It used to be there, but now that place is not even motorable. So there must be, road infrastructure by the state government. Most of these things, the local government also have the capacity to do roads. So if this can be done, then the orientation of the people, so that people will know. Then
we
again,
have okay, Dori.
Yeah, we have okay,
Dori. You have Mari.
That's right, and all that. So it has to do with the mind and the thinking of the government itself, But I think our own governor will get there, because I think use and the air that they use across each village, so that they too can become these local vigilantes. They know the terrain and they know the people there. So I think with the encouragement given by the local government and with the funding too that they are given, and with the support through the provision of firearms and all that, I think this thing can be reduced. And I think the present government is really, looking towards making a leeway in this area of insurgency. I think they really want to do something. So, and I think these are the areas I'm sure they will look at. But for today and for now, I think I will advise the chairman of local government that this is one of the first steps that you have to take up, because there cannot be there can be food sufficiency if people are afraid of going to farms. There won't be much production of food if they are afraid of bandits or if some of. So most of them are ready, waiting for them. So you must find a way of, accounting to it. So immediately they see that something is going on here. I tell you, you see a lot of things happening across the states when this autonomy starts. There will be mutiny, there will be serious wahala across board.
Mutiny is serious.
Yes, because when they discover that the chairman is going overboard, people will just walk out and before you say there will be riot, etc. But for a serious chairman, for a chairman that knows what he's doing and who is ready to serve the people, because the word is service. When you are ready to serve the people, I used to tell people, if you want to be a chairman, you should not be thinking of making money, or you go there to serve, and you won't be able to have much in terms of money or properties to show.
Are we not supposed to be telling the people that you're not supposed to go to your chairman's house to tell him to pay your son's school fees? When I believe they take maybe salaries or interest and all that. He has his own family too, immediate family members that he has to take care of. And then the money given to them to run the affairs of the local government should not be shared among individuals who feel that are we not supposed to be telling them to wait for dividends of democracy?
That is what we are supposed to do, but